Welcome back to G-Shock Presents Formula Drift Japan 2026, Round 1, Fuji International Speedway. Yeah, currently there is a kids walk going on, so all the kids are going to look at the cars, meet the drivers, and hang out on the track right before the top 16 ceremony. Oh yeah, I'm your guys' commentator for today, Josh. I'll be watching chat, answering any questions you guys have, helping out as best I can, and have as much fun as we can while we enjoy some drifting. And before the opening ceremony, we're going to have the Japanese national anthem. So be right back, 1 second. Okay, I'm back, guys. Yeah, there's going to be some really good battles in the top 16. Sorry for that first battle. Car number 131, Harson Tires. Team Orange, GR86, Yuma. And he'll be battling car number 18, Fat 5 Racing, in his S15 Sylvia, Connor Jai. Battle number 2, car number 4, Harson Tires, Team Orange, in his A90 Supra, Masanori Kohashi. And he'll be battling car number 16 with Evangelion Racing in his GR86, Kei Murakami. Battle number 3, car 999 with Team Vidlino, in style, is GR86, Naoki Nakamura. And he'll be battling car number 21 with Team Kazama and Modis in his Lexus LBX, Ken Gushi. Battle number 4, car number 919, Pop Race, Fat 5 Racing, 1087X, Echo Gal. And she'll be battling car number 100, Mr. DIY, Team Orange, and Nexter in his GR86, Ming Ming. That brings us to the second half of the bracket. Car number 31. Shibata Racing Team, GR86, Kodai Sobagiri. And he'll be battling one of the fan favorites here. Car number 2, AMC Racing, in his S14 Silvia, Dr. Rubber. Battle number 6, car number 36, TMS Racing, with BMW E92, Kazumi Takahashi. And he'll be battling car number 9 with Hashiline Racing, JZX100 Chaser, Kiyofumi Hamada. Battle number 7, we have car number 530 with Eva Racing in his GR86, Wataru Masuyama. So when I went by the booth, they didn't have any more of those left. And he'll be racing against number 87, Daigo Saito, Fat 5 Racing. And the final battle, car number 555, Fausto Racing with Mini GT, Yukio Fausto. And he'll be battling car number 77, Team Cusco Racing, in his GR86, Yusuke Kusaba. And there's some drone footage of our top 16 cars. So beautiful. It's quite a lineup. I mean, Kohashi, Murakami, Gushi Nakamura. I mean, I don't know that all these aren't going to be one more times. Yeah, Fausto's car, I really like the new gold livery. So do you guys have a favorite car, favorite driver? Yeah, there's a lot of kids out today. It's great. The drivers love it. Kids love it. It's the best. And today, we still have our MC, Aichi Akutsu. And then providing commentary on the Japanese side, Keiichi Tsuchiya, as well as Nobuteru Taniguchi. And then we'll have our 3 judges, Yoichi Imamura, and then we have our other judges, Tadahiro Fukada, Kenji Yamanaka, and I'm your guys' English MC, Josh Singletary. Drivers are heading back to the pits, getting the last minute tweaks, tires if they need them, and then we're going to get started with the top 16. And our Formula Drift sponsors for the day, G-Shock, Edifice, Valenti, Yokohama Tires, Bridgestone, Dunlop, Kenda, Valino, Toyo Tires, 5X Tires, Markma Tires, Shibata Tires, Harson Tires, MID Wheels, Toyota Gazoo Racing, Lexus, Motis, RSR, Burrito, Ogura Racing Clutch, Grays, Cusco, Apex, Fujitsubo, HPI, HKS, Project Mu, Carport, BN Sports, Dev D, Swiftle, Hot Wheels, Kazama. Alright. Treasure 1, D-Max, Hummingbird, FPV Drone, Kiva, and Fuji Speedway. Yeah, guys, I have to read them. But yeah, that way if you want to listen and step back from the TV and do something, you're able to.
The brightness, called brilliant, blinding and vivid, Valentine.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
視界が悪くて止まりづらい雨の運転も横浜タイヤならもっと安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
究極の静かさと安全性。オンロード、オフロード、世界中で活躍するケンダ。その信頼を支える静音性、安定性と対摩耗性。世界が認めた技術と信頼を街乗りである。高品質と納得の価格、タイヤのポテンシャルをあなたに。ケンダ。
future of motorsports. The future waits only to speed. Shiba Tire Motorsports.
Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
What's up, guys? It's Frederick Ospo, and I use RSR suspension on all my drift cars. I love RSR. Iyo RSR Ichiban.
Made in Japan. Breed.
伝統と革新小倉クラッチのテクノロジーを凝縮チャンピオンを取るためのクラッチ小倉レーシングクラッチ ORC
In a world of extremes, this is where they're refined. The real deal. Cusco.
Okay, back. There's a bit more wind here now, but all the judges have left the box because that's where they're at. Hashtag FDJ. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, there's a bit more of an overcast now, so it's getting a little bit chillier, so you see a lot more long sleeves. Hashtag FDJ. Yeah, so they have a cone hat now. Yeah, fans are still hanging out. They want to see completion today. Yeah, the Drift Wizards hat is actually really cool. It's a little on the smaller side, but overall, really cool. Yeah, the commercials are really cool. This is the first time since I've been here, but I've only been here for 2 years. Or this is my second now. I don't think there's any rain whatsoever. It's just a bit overcast. The clouds are coming and going, but there's a pretty steady breeze. So the smoke should be cleared out between runs. So that's good, but it's a cold breeze. So not so good for the fans. Yeah, so in Japan it's burrito, and how we say it normally is bride in the States. Yeah, so Tsuchiya and Taniguchi will be doing Japanese commentary. It's more on the for the local fans. But here are top 16 brackets: Yuma versus Connor, Kohashi versus Murakami, Nakamura versus Gushi, Eko versus Ming Ming, Sobagiri versus Dr. Rubber, Takahashi versus Hamada, Masuyama versus Daigo, and Fausto versus Kusaba. Yeah, I can speak Japanese, but it's like normal basic conversation and around the track. That's where I learned most of my Japanese, is up at our local track in northern Japan. And most of that's mainly because you get all the driver's briefings in Japanese, and you get made a fool of if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I live super far up north. Still on mainland, I live up near Aomori, which is the topmost prefecture in Japan on the main island. Yeah, so it was right around 35 degrees or 2 degrees Celsius early this morning at my house. Oh, yeah, nice. That's where I say. I live up in Misawa. Yeah, I arrived in 2002, and I've been essentially here since then. Yeah. So I live here. New Zealand, you guys are about the same time as it is here, right? So right now it is 1:24. Oh yeah, it wasn't as. So I was here for the one in 2011. It wasn't as bad as that, but we definitely felt it. I had some stuff fall down in the house, but no real damage. Yeah, I was in the Air Force. Oh, so you guys are 2 hours faster than us. My bad, 3 hours faster than us. No, I'm not. I've never did any movies or any of that. I just happen to be country. So 9:24 in Vancouver. Not too late? That sounds about perfect. 6:42. No, that's early. So yeah, I guess in Australia there's what, 3 time zones? Oh man, 125 in Brazil. I'm sure Fausto really appreciates your guys' support. I know we do. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Yeah, a little past midnight in Florida. Yeah, it's crazy. Saturday night for a lot of people, Sunday morning for others, and Sunday midday for us in Australia. I guess that's true. If it's dark enough, you never look outside, time doesn't change, right? I mean, favorite to win. I mean, that's like a flip of a coin, roll of a dice. There's a lot of skill involved. There's also luck. I mean, I don't know that anyone that's in the top 16 hasn't put down some great runs so far. I mean, between qualifying and having to get past the top 32. Yeah, dude, Mr. Donut's awesome. I don't know if you guys have had it where you guys are at, but it's one of the best donut places around. And it's more of a cake type of donut instead of like a Dunkin' or a Krispy Kreme. I think it's 2 minutes until they start heading to the warm-up boxes. Oh, 2 minutes until they get to the line. Okay. They're very time oriented here. I mean, it's not too much different than the train stations, right? All the trains have to be on time. And that's why they let them in the box at 29 after, and the first will be at 30 past. And G-Shock presents Formula Drift Japan 2026, Round 1 at Fuji International Speedway, Top 16. Pulling to the line now. In the lead, we have car number 131, Yuma, with Harson Tires and Team Orange in his GR86. In the chase, we have car number 18, Connor Ziet, with Fat 5 Racing in his S15. Off with a clean start. Yuma on throttle early. Connor getting left behind just a bit. Good deep entry. Good transition. Connor closing the gap quite a bit. And overall, a very good clean run. Yuma just laying it down. Connor caught up quite a bit in the inner clip. Maintained relatively close proximity after that. Oh, so for me to get to Fuji from my house, I'm on the bullet train for about 3 hours, and then it's another hour and a half drive from the station to here. Yeah, it's super fast. I mean, it's tricky. The one that I like to drift I like big body cars. So the one I drift at my home track is a JZX 100 Chaser. But I also have a Cresta as well, the Crestash. Yeah, I'm surprised with that fast as Connor came into the inner clip that he didn't wash out a lot more. Yeah, it's not bad at all. The final round at Okayama, I'll spend about 6-7 hours in the commute. Pulling up to the line, we have Connor in the lead and Yuma in the chase. On the light. Off with a clean start. Connor out early. Nice through zone 1. Good switch back. Yuma keeping relative proximity. Connor dropping a tire in zone 3. Overall, a very good lead run by Connor. Could have been a little deeper through 1, a little deeper through 2, but overall. And dropping 1 tire in zone 3. Let's see. It's about 15 to 20 minutes from the nearest train station to get to Fuji. And that's I think it's Shin-Gotemba. It's a lot easier to rent a car, but I don't know about getting back. It also depends on where you're staying at as well. Like, can it be done? Yes. Easily? Maybe not so easily. Judges are keying in now. Judge Imamura goes Ryuma. Judge Kata. Ryuma. Judge Yamanaka goes Ryuma. Is it Ryuma be going into the Great 8? I tell you what, Drift King just loves drift, whether it's drifting himself or watching. Up next, in the lead, we have car number 4, Masanori Kohashi with Harston Tires and Team Orange. And in the chase, we have car number 610, Kei Murakami with Evangelion Racing in his GR86. Good clean start. Murakami's giving Kohashi a lot of space. Nice and deep through zone 1. Good switch back. Exit a little shallow to the 2. And just pulling through 3. I think Murakami probably should have given a little bit more gas a little sooner. A little shallow on some of the line for Kohashi. But Murakami's also nowhere in sight. Yeah, see, I tried to get that window applicator, but they didn't have any at the booth when I stopped by. And they're driving back to the line now to switch positions. And we'll have Murakami in the lead and Kohashi in the chase. Yeah, the drone footage showed that Murakami was 2 tires out of 3. And there was a pylon touch. So it looks like we would get a restart on this one. Yeah, pylon touch, yeah. And ready for a restart? On the light. And off with a clean start. Looks like both cars are in drift. Nice through zone 1. Switch around to 2. Nice and deep. Swinging around to 3. Dropping a tire. Looks like Kohashi might have washed out a bit through the inner clip. And Evangelion and Monster Girls. And let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Kohashi, Judge Fukada, Kohashi, Judge Yamanaka, Masaru and Kohashi. We're going to the grade 8. And he will be against his teammate in the grade 8. Yeah, no, there's a one more time option. That is in the middle. Up next, in the lead, we have car number 999, Naoki Nakamura. Team Bellina with InStyle and his GR86. And in the chase, we have car number 21, Ken Gushi. Team Kazama with Motis and his Lexus LBX. Off, good clean start. Nakamura's stacking on the speed. Nice and deep through zone 1. Kengushi a little shallow in the chase. Looks like Naoki just hitting deep in each line and putting on the show. So Ken was having quite a bit of trouble trying to keep up. A bit shallow in the transition for Ken. Yeah, Naoki's super fast. Excellent drone footage. I wish you guys could see them driving back. They're driving back so fast. Driving back like it's time attack. It's a LBX. It's a Lexus. I want to say it was looked up earlier as a SUV cross, maybe an SAV, sports activity vehicle. Switching positions, we have Ken in the lead and Naoki in the chase. I think a lot of the US tracks, there's a lot more of outer zones, so it lets you have a little bit of closer proximity. Excellent lead, nice and deep. Naoki is right there. Swinging around to zone 3, right on the edge. And Naoki just right on his door the whole time. Excellent lead lap. Diving down, hitting inner clip perfectly. Again, just outside to outside, clip to inner clip, as close as you can get, and then back out to zone 3. This is a perfect lead lap. Yeah, I think the chase, Naoki's chase was just almost perfect. Judge Imamura, Nakamura, Judge Fukada, Naoki, Judge Yamanaka, Naoki, Nakamura. So Naoki will be in the grade 8. That was a really good battle. Yeah, the chase, that should be the huge difference. Now put up the line now. In the lead, we have car number 919, Echo Gao, Pop Race, Fat 5 Racing, 1087X. And in the chase, we have car number 100, Ming Ming, Mr. DIY, Team Orange, and Nexter in his GR86. Off a clean start. Swinging around. They go on the throttle, nice and deep through zone 1. A little too deep. Bing Bing bringing it in. And out to zone 3. So a little deep, I think dropped 2 tires in zone 1. Zone 2, a little bit shallow. Overall, a smooth line, just a little off. And Ming Ming trying to keep proximity. Yeah, dude, I love delivery on Echo's car. Yeah, Pop Race. Yeah, she's been really smooth and just killing it out with the S15. That's probably not a good thing. I don't know if he knows. Oh no, he must know. Yeah. Well, I guess he just wanted to scrub that one wheel a little bit more. Oh. Just got a little too close. Right at the finish line. So now he's going to start his 5-minute timeout. Trying to see if it's a broken knuckle. Well, they get the stuff to replace whatever parts are broken. So Bagiti and Dr. Rubber are going to hit out the warm-up box. They're starting the clock now. You can see Kohashi and Yuma in the background with Ling Ling. And at the start line now, we have car number 31, Kodai Sobagiri with Shibata Racing Team in his GR86 in the lead, and in the chase, Dr. Rubber with AMC in his S14 Sylvia. On the light, and they're off. Clean start. On power, nice. A shallow through one, nice through two. And looks like Dr. Rubber washed out a bit in the chase. And I think that was mainly because he dropped a tire coming around in two. Oh, Maeda's Hachiroku yesterday, oh, it was so good. It sucks that he ended up breaking the part. I think it was his drive shaft. Yeah, a little too deep. And then the correction caused the washout. As Sobagiri just driving away. Just the time attack back is also pretty fun. Yeah, yeah. Pull up to the line now. Dr. Rubber in the lead and Sobagiri in the chase. False start. He left just a little early, right as the fifth light hit. Yeah, Dr. Rubber needs to lay down a killer lead to pull out the win. Yeah, so there's no change in tires. I think if you can pump it up and keep the same tire, you're fine. But you have to keep the same tire. But I will get clarification for the next round, or possibly after our break. Get off. And good clean start. Dr. Rubber normally gets onto a late drift. Nice and deep through zone 1. Good switch through 2. But missing the inner clip. It's a good smooth line, but unfortunately it doesn't get into the inner clip. And let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Sobagiri. Judge Fukada, Sobagiri. Judge Yamanaka, Kodai, Sobagiri will be in our grade 8. Yeah, Shibata tire and a Sobagiri doll. So unfortunately, Ming Ming was unable to have the car or get the car in working condition in the 5 minutes. Up next, we're going to have in the lead car number 36, Kazumi Takahashi with TMS Racing on Mark Brand tires in his BMW E92. And in the chase, we will have car number 9, Kiyofumi Hamada with Hashnan Racing in his JZX100 Chaser. Nice and deep through zone 1, good through zone 2. It looks like Hamada threw it in a little too hard going into zone 2. Nice through zone 1, through zone 2. Hamada's just trying to catch up and threw it a little too hard and washed out. The TMS, Hashline, and 5X tires. I tell you what, the judges love them driving back fast. Yeah, no, definitely. The TMS with their BMWs, they are fast and they're just crazy. Switching positions, we're going to have Hamada in the lead, Takahashi in the chase. On the light, off, and a clean start. Hamada on the gas early. Dropping 2 tires, switching back. Takahashi right there. And Hamada dropping another tire in zone 3. So for the JZXs, it really all depends on who you buy them through. But the prices vary. I mean, you can get them as low as $5K for an automatic to $10K to $15K for a turbo 5-speed. Yeah, Hamada, really good runs. He was just going a little wide, even in practice today, for zones 1 and 2, and washing out a little bit. So just got a bit of suspension tweaking, I believe, and then he'll be good to go. And let's see what Judge Imamura goes. Takahashi, Judge Fukada, Takahashi, Judge Yamanaka, Kazumi Takahashi. Takahashi will be getting into our grade 8. And the race girl rivalry. No, those are not the prices for 1,000+ horsepower JZs. But yeah, I don't doubt that the TMS race team is either at or over 1,000 horsepower. Oh, just a few years ago, that number 25 probably would have been closer to 35 or 40. And so, Echo's card, they're taking a look at the rear end from when Ming Ming gave her a little love tap at the finish line. Yeah, I don't know about the prices for the promos. Yes, I believe that's their setup, Jake. Looks like we have Masayama and Daigo in the warm-up boxes. And at the line now, we have Masayama in the lead with Ever Racing in his Monster GR86, and in the chase, car number 87, Daigo Saito with Fat 5 Racing in his A90 Supra. Off to a clean start. On throttle early. Nice and deep through zone 1. Nice and all the way out to zone 3. A bit of a correction going into the inner clip. I don't know if he corrected because he saw Daigo in his window. Good switchback. Could have cleaned up the lead run a little bit. Looks like Daigo was a little deep into zone 1, which messed up his line into zone 2. Overall, a decent chase. Now head back to switch positions. Yeah, a little sloppy on both ends. Which is normally, it's one of those that you get it one more time for. But we'll see how Daigo's lead is and Masuyama's chase. On the light. And a good clean start. Coming in with tons of speed. Good zone 1 to 2. Inner clip. That was a beautiful lead run by Daigo. Nice and deep out through zone 1. A great switchback. Cuts into the inner clip and just swinging out to zone 3. Yeah, that's a beautiful lead. With the drone, we can see proximity. And lets the judge see the lines for each of the drivers a little bit easier. And the old monster applicator. So what do you guys think? Daigo, Masuyama, one more time? I think everybody needs a NASCAR V8 in their cars. Yeah, the drone chase, it's great. I love it. Okay, I think the judges have keyed in. So after this replay, okay, let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Masuyama. Judge Fukada, Masuyama. Judge Yamanaka goes Masuyama. So it looks like Masuyama will be making it to the grade 8. A demonstration. That's a pretty good one. And this is Echoes Byron. Yeah, there's a ton of people on the Japanese live. But also, it's all in the middle of the day on a Sunday. So it's a holiday. Well, most Japanese Sundays are considered holidays. Looks like the drone's having some fun with Echo. You guys are the best. No, so Echo is now in the grade 8. She will have to face Naoki in the grade 8 to get to the final 4. And up next, in a final battle of our top 16, is Yukio Fausto, car number 555, with Fausto Racing with Mini GT and his S15 Sylvia, and he'll be chased by car number 77, Yusuke Kusaba, and his Team Cusco Racing GR86. Off to a clean start. Start drifting early. On limiter and on the line. But washed out a bit going into the inner clip for Fausto. Zone 1 and Zone 2 were looking really good. Let's see. Really good through Zone 1, switching back Zone 2. And then out to Zone 3. Yeah, it looks like he just, I don't know if he wasn't back on gas fast enough after Zone 2. Or just washed out a little bit. And then back on the edge of Zone 3. Yeah. You could see it just rocking the car back and forth. And what's crazy is during the practice runs the day before yesterday, Kusaba's car caught on fire. They were able to fix that, get him going, so he was able to qualify, get through the top 32, and now in the top 16. And pulling up, we have Kusaba in the lead and Fausto in the chase. Yeah, both cars look really sick. Fausto is probably one of my favorite, along with Echo's, as far as livery goes, in J1. Off to a clean start. Kusaba entering with a ton of speed. Coming around through Zone 3. Kusaba had a very good Zone 1 and 2 transition. Just like Fausto washed out a bit going into inner clip and was a little deep in Zone 1. Switching back. Nice through Zone 2. And Fausto washed out just a bit. Yeah, Echo versus Naoki is going to be a good battle. Dude, the drone footage, I love it. Yeah, Fausto's always throwing tons of angle. He's always full throttle. Sometimes that bites him though. Judge Imamura goes Kusaba. Judge Fukada, Kusaba. Judge Yamanaka goes Yukio Fausto. So it looks like Yusuke Kusaba wins this one. Yes, Naoki is back. I think that we're going to be going to a commercial, and we will be back shortly for the Great Eight. Yeah, I'll tell you about Judge 3 when we get back.
The brightness called brilliant, blinding and vivid. Valentine.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
視界が悪くて止まりづらい雨の運転も横浜タイヤならもっと安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
究極の静かさと安全性。オンロード、オフロード、世界中で活躍するケンダ。その信頼を支える静音性、安定性と対摩耗性。世界が認めた技術と信頼を街乗りでも高品質と納得の価格、タイヤのポテンシャルをあなたに。ケンダ。
Shaping the future of motorsports. The future is all in display. Shiba Tire Motorsports.
（Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
What's up, guys? It's Frederick Ospo, and I use RSR suspension on all my drift cars. I love RSR. Iyo RSR Ichiban.
Made in Japan. Breed.
伝統と革新小倉クラッチのテクノロジーを凝縮チャンピオンを取るためのクラッチ小倉レーシングクラッチ ORC
In a world of extremes, this is where they're refined. The real deal. Cusco.
Okay, back. Okay, so Judge 3 in the Kusaba and Fausto battle, it was an accident. He hit Fausto by accident instead of Kusaba. So our lineup for the grade 8 will be Ryuma versus Kohashi, Team Orange battle, and then we have Naoki versus Eko, Takahashi versus Sobagiri, Masuyama versus Kusaba. Yeah, accident. Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So on the screen it's an iPad, and you have to do win, winner one more time. And the wins are on the opposite sides of the iPads. But if you're not paying attention to the name you're clicking the win under, that's what happens. And G-Shock presents Formula Drift Japan 2026, Round 1, Fuji International Speedway, Grade 8. I'm willing to bet that Team Orange driver wins this first competition, or first battle. And we have car number 131, Ryuma, in the lead with Harson Tires and Team Orange. And in the chase, car number 4, Masanori Kohashi, Harson Tires and Team Orange. Up to a clean start. Ryuma's on the gas. Kohashi right there with him. Oh man. Yeah, orange versus orange. Ryuma laying down a good, clean lead line again. Been consistent in this car all weekend. A little deep in one, but overall, good, clean line. Kohashi keeping proximity all the way up to zone 3. Washing out just a little bit after 2. And getting stuck in smoke. Heading back to the start line to switch positions. Yeah, Ryuma has been a beast these last 2 years. From his Aristo to the JZX to the GR. Pull up, going to have Kohashi in the lead and Ryuma in the chase. And they're off. Clean start. Kohashi on throttle early. Nice through zone 1. Good switchback. Pretty far out from zone over for the inner clip. This will be a tough one. Both drivers have essentially the same mistakes on their leads, and not too much different in the chases. So I guess maybe I could have been wrong. This is one more time. Dude, the drone footage is just awesome. Yes, the LBX is out. And let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Ryuma. Judge Fukada, Ryuma. Judge Yamanaka goes Ryuma. Let's say Ryuma will be in the final four. He said it's Kohashi. It's good through the zones, but just the washout at the inner clip was just too big for both his chase and his lead. Yeah, Kanta. I really miss Kanta. But he's having fun in some rallycross. So up next, we have Naoki Nakamura in the lead. Car number 999 with Team Valino and Insight and the GR86. And in the chase, car number 919, Echo Gal, Pop Race, Fat 5 Racing, and 1087X in her S15 Sylvia. And I'm from North Carolina originally. Naoki out to really fast lead. Naoki's lead was a little bit more sloppy. He didn't quite get deep in the zones as he normally been getting. It looked like it was all about speed for him this time. He shallowed through one, shallowed through two. Echo's just struggling to keep up. Naoki just flooring it back. Yeah. Nakamura speed run. He's driving like this is time attack. Yeah, if she puts down a killer lead run and not worrying about Naoki, there's a good chance that she could pull off a win here. Off to a clean start. Swinging out. Nice and deep through zone one. Good zone two. And right good through zone three. And Naoki just right on the door the whole time. Could get a little bit more into the inner clip, but overall a very good lead run by Echo. Naoki was just on the door the whole time. Yeah, excellent lead, excellent lead. And now the judges just have to decide. Is it more about the lead run or proximity in the chase? And let's see what they say. Judge Imamura goes Naoki. Judge Fukada, Naoki. Judge Yamanaka, Naoki Nakamura. So Naoki will be in our final four. Coming up next to the line, in the lead we have car number 36, Kazumi Takahashi with TMS Racing and his E92 BMW. And in the chase, car number 31, Kodai Sobugiri Shibata Racing in his GR86. And a pylon touch. Oh yeah, he's one of the Japanese commentators. Off to a clean start this time. Takahashi on power now, sweeping out. Leaving zone one a little early. Driving. Sobugiri looks like he went off course. Good through zone one, could be deeper in zone two. It looks like Sobugiri in the inner clip hit the rumble strip and it caused him to jump. Hit the yellow there on the inside of the rumble strip. And it looked like possibly 3 tires out by zone 3. Yeah, it's very tricky because if you gap them far enough, even if you're just hitting the zones and not taking deep angle, then unfortunately it's the inactive chase that gets the 0 and not the shallow lead. Switching position, going to have Sobugiri in the lead and Takahashi in the chase. Off to a clean start. Sobugiri on power. Really good zone one, good switchback. Reverse entry into the inner clip. And he made that look good. Nice and deep into zone one. Switching back. A little too much angle going into the inner clip. Yeah, so they do lead the lead and chase the chase. But if you get an incomplete for a chase, unless the other driver gets an incomplete for his chase, then it's almost a wash. Yeah, it was cool looking though. Judge Imamura, Takahashi, Judge Fukada, Takahashi, Judge Yamanaka, Kazumi Takahashi. Takahashi be going into our final four. TMS and Shibata Tire Girl. Up next in the lead, we have car number 530, Wataru Masayama with Eva Racing in his Monster GR86. And in the chase, we have Kusaba with Team Cusco Racing in his GR86. Coming up, beautiful entry into zone 1, nice into zone 2. Kusaba's right there with them as they hit the inner clip and swing it out to zone 3. Yeah, still, that was an excellent backie. Just excellent proximity. Beautiful run by Masayama. Could have been a little bit closer to the inner clip, but overall, very, very good run. Oh yeah, no, I agree. So this Monster is not Monster energy drink. It's like a car supplement. The green tentacle applicator is like Rain-X. And switching back, we're going to have Kusaba in the lead and Masayama in the chase. Off to a clean start. Nice and deep through zone 1. Switching back, Masayama's right there though. Great inner clip. And out to zone 3. Nice through 1. Nice through 2. And Masayama, again, just reeling him into zone 3. No, they couldn't fix his steering in the time. Eva and Monster Girls. Let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Masayama. Judge Fukada, Masayama. Judge Yamanaka, Wataru Masayama. We'll be going to our final 4. I don't think it's hot sauce. In the final four, we have Ryuma versus Naoki and Masayama versus Takahashi. Yeah. Really fast.
The brightness called brilliant, blinding and vivid. Valentine.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
視界が悪くて止まりづらい雨の運転も横浜タイヤならもっと安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ横浜。
究極の静かさと安全性。オンロード、オフロード、世界中で活躍するケンダ。その信頼を支える静音性、安定性と対摩耗性。世界が認めた技術と信頼を街乗りである。高品質と納得の価格、タイヤのポテンシャルをあなたに。ケンダ。
Shaping the future of motorsports. The future is all in the spin. Shiba Tire Motorsports.
（Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
What's up, guys? It's Frederick Ospo, and I use RSR suspension on all my drift cars. I love RSR. Iyo RSR Ichiban.
Made in Japan. Breed.
伝統と革新。小倉クラッチのテクノロジーを凝縮。チャンピオンを取るためのクラッチ。小倉レーシングクラッチ。ORC。
in a world of extremes. This is where they're refined, the real deal. Cusco.
Okay, and we're back with G-Shock Presents Formula Drift Japan 2026, Round 1, Fuji International Speedway, Final 4. We have Ryuma and Naoki in the burnout box. Oh yes, that orange bottle is a fuel additive, like a detergent. Cleans the engine. Up to the line now, we have car number 131, Ryuma, with Harson Tires and Team Orange in his GR86 in the lead. And in the chase, we have Naoki Nakamura, car number 999, with Team Velino and InStyle in his GR86. Off to a clean start. Ryuma's on power. Swinging out nice. Naoki's just right there in his door. Swinging out really nice into zone 3. Naoki, I'm sure if you can see the tire marks on the door. Overall, a very good, clean lead run by Ryuma. Could have been a little bit shallower, or a little bit more inside the clip. Drone footage just shows the proximity that they have. Super close. And Naoki passed them on the way back to the start line. Yeah, that was a great chaseable lead. But now do you think that Naoki's going to do the same and try to run away? Or do you think he'll go slower and bait? Yeah, it was a killer lead by Ryuma. Got Naoki in the lead, and Ryuma in the chase. Clean start. Looks like Naoki's on speed. But he's throwing some angle into 1 and 2. Just so fast, like it's insane. Yeah, he just can't keep up. I mean, the line it's much better than the last one. The angle is much more than Naoki's last run, but still just so fast. Yeah, so Taniguchi was saying that so he's supposed to be tandem, but where's the tandem? Yeah, the lead was very good, deep into each one of the zones, just extremely fast. It's so grippy, so fast. It's yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially it. With a gap that big, it's really hard to judge. And you can see the difference in proximity in the chase. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Hot sauce in the fuel. And here goes the drone footage for runs 1 and 2. Run 1 is Yuma's lead, and run 2 is Naoki's lead. I mean, Naoki's hitting the zones, doing angle. He's just doing it a lot faster. He's right at the inner clip. I think Yuma might have been a little bit further out from the inner clip. Yeah. So with Echo, there was almost no angle. Both drivers deep into zone 1. Yuma a little bit deeper into zone 2. Yeah, the judges are still discussing it. Correct. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think maybe looking at both drivers and both of the mistakes and looking at the chase wasn't as active as it was hoping to be. A lot of fans are saying one more time. We'll see what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Naoki. Judge Fukada, one more time. Judge Yamanaka, one more time. So it looks like we got one more time for Yuma and Naoki. Yeah, a rolling burnout. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. Yeah, there's no rain. It's just a bit overcast and getting a bit cooler. Yeah, this is the first one more time. And up in the line now, we have Masayama in the lead, car number 530, Eva Racing with his Monster GR86. And in the chase, we have car number 36, Kazumi Takahashi with TMS Racing and his BMW E92. Nice through zone 1, 2. Takahashi dialing in the proximity. And Masayama finishing zone 3 beautifully. Yeah, the judges really like that. Takahashi able to reel him in. And Masayama putting down a good clean. Lots of angle in his lead. And the TMS and Monster Race Girls, as well as the Eva Racing Team. So yes, one more time you can change tires, yes. Pulling back up to the line. We have Takahashi in the lead and Masayama in the chase. On the light. Here we go. Clean start. Takahashi out. Dropping one tire. Tons of angle. Looks like Masayama washed out a little bit in the inner clip. Yeah, for these cars to be this fast, it's crazy that Naoki's able to walk them too. Really, really shallow in zone 2. But inner clip is really good. And nice through zone 3. Yeah, it's a different monster. This one is a fuel additive on the in the orange bottle, and like Rain-X applicator in the green tentacle. Yes, the TMS girl, she's on their staff. I've seen her also at pretty much every round. And here we go. We have run 1 versus run 2 in a wide drawn footage. I'm not sure if it is a tentacle or maybe like a monster's tooth. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure. But what I can do is I can find out after this event and let you guys know for the next one. And let's see what the judges say. One more time. One more time. And one more time. So it looks like we're going to have 2 one more times. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it could be a kaiju tooth, but also, like, I haven't seen it in person yet either. I guess it is essentially like the best of 8 because we see the final 4 twice. Yes, so that's the applicator. There's a few different other ones in Japan that are very similar. It's like the applicator's foam, and it keeps the essentially the Rain-X in the actual applicator. So you pull the top off and you squish it down a couple times, and then you coat your window. Oh, is it a horn? Yeah, the wind is picking up quite a bit. I guess that's true. With the monster horn, it's not really that much better. Looks like they're in their hot pits. Looks like Masayama's backing up into his pit now too. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, with at least with J2, if you have so much power, again, everybody's on the same tires. So having too much power for your tire is definitely a thing. And that's why suspension tuning definitely comes into play here. And I do wonder, like with the track cooling, with the wind and the overcast, if that might not make a difference carrying too much speed in. Yeah, that could definitely be a problem too. Is if you run away, you get penalized. Then everyone just would, there's no reason to have a 1,000 horsepower car. Takahashi won last year, I believe. I mean, but again, that's the thing, is you can tune your car to any type of track. I've seen a lot of drivers go to 19 or 20-inch rear rims, and most stick around 18 fronts. Maybe rolling mass is my best guess. And back at it, first half of the Final Four. Naoki Nakamura in the chase and Ryuma in the lead. Naoki's like, okay, I guess I'll just get closer. And just leave some marks on his door. A beautiful chase by Naoki. Nice line by Ryuma. Nice and deep through zone 1. Missing inner clip just a bit. And out to zone 3. Look at the proximity. Them driving back to the start line is insane. Yeah, Naoki has always been excellent at the chase. That doesn't mean he's not good at leading, but he's been like superb at chasing. They're talking to Naoki right now. Sam got knocked out in the top 32 in a very close battle with Ryuma. Naoki pulling to the line. Okay, on the light. Off to a clean start. A little shallow through zones 1 and 2, but it didn't look like he was trying to run away anymore. Coming into zone 1, a little shallow. Zone 2, doing a bit more angle. And getting down into the inner clip. And it looks like Ryuma washed out a bit. Yeah, it looks like Ryuma adjusted his angle into the inner clip, which caused him to wash out a bit. Yeah, Naoki hit all the zones this time. On the plus side for, oh, here's what the judges say. Judge Imamura goes Naoki. Judge Fukada, Naoki. Judge Yamanaka, Naoki Nakamura. On the plus side for Ryuma, because he was the #1 qualifier, he is going to be on the podium, guaranteed. And we have Naoki moving into the finals. We have Takahashi and Masuyama in the burnout box right now. Yeah, that would be a good Uber Eats commercial. Pull up to the line now. We have car number 530, Wataru Masuyama with Eva Racing and Monster GR86 in the lead, and in the chase, we have car number 36, Kazumi Takahashi with TMS Racing in his BMW E92. And this is off of a one more time from earlier. And a pylon touch. And now the chase driver can get as much of a lead as they want. The red light is only for the lead driver. Off to a clean start. Beautiful zone 1. Zone 2. Good inner clip. Takahashi's right there. Masuyama just laying down an excellent lead run. Takahashi keeping good proximity through the entire run. Yeah, Masuyama just laying it down. Just beautiful. I know both drivers are racing back to the start line. Yeah, dude, a super clean lead. So I think that the difficult part is an inactive chase, if it gets judged as that, is a 0. So if you have a chase and the other person doesn't have a chase, then you're going to be bonus points for that. And if your chase is really good, that's much more additional bonus points. And then if you compare lead to lead, as long as you complete your lead run, you have one in the books. That's where it makes it more difficult. Now switching positions, we have Takahashi in the lead and Masuyama in the chase. Good clean start. Swinging out, Takahashi, lots of angle. Swinging back in, inner clip. Just those, the tire drop in zone 1, that might have been it. But overall, very good lead run. I love the dive down to the inner clip. And Masuyama's right there. It looks like the judges are keying in now. And let's see what the judges say. Judge Imamura, Masuyama, Judge Fukada, Masuyama, Judge Yamanaka, Wataru Masuyama. So Masuyama's going to the finals. That was beautiful. Just a very, very good lead. Super clean, nice and deep through each one of the zones, good transitions. Yeah, that means the EVA girls and Monster girls would be around for the finals. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time while the drivers get prepped. And just topping off fuel, swapping tires, making any minor adjustments that they need to make. Yeah, just a bit more angle through each one of the zones, and that's all you can hope for, right? Yeah, Eva girls versus. Wait, they're on the same team though. Yeah, Masuyama, especially these last runs, tons of style. So are you guys' predictions that Naoki's going to run away and get the win, or you think Masuyama's going to lay down some good clean runs and pull this one out? The judges are talking about how they really like a lot of Masuyama's lead runs, and they really like Naoki's chases. So, I mean, that seems like a perfect combo. Now we just need to get some of Masuyama's chasing into Naoki's lead runs. I mean, one thing about the drag racing too, though, is, I mean, the faster you're going, the easier it is to make essentially a catastrophic mistake. 3 tires off, straightening. I mean, we saw that with Hakuto Matsuyama earlier today. Coming in super fast, and all he did was straighten after zone 1, which gave Dr. Rubber the win. I'm streaming as fast as I can. Oh, hey, welcome. So if you just got here from Sweden, you came in pretty much just the right time, because we're gonna have the finals shortly. Both cars are currently in the pits, or in the hot pits specifically. Just getting tires, fuel topped up, and they'll be ready to go shortly. Oh, that's nice. 8:30 in the morning. Sounds like a good day already. Yeah, I remember back in the day whenever if you got passed, you lost. Great, great. I mean, you still have the, I guess, ability to pass, but normally it's whenever someone is off course. I feel like back then they didn't care as much about safety as they do now. Yeah, 107, that's insane. Especially at one of these walls. I mean, I think that with every drift comp, you'll have, one style or another, and some will boil to the top, or get washed back down. Yeah, the weather is super nice. Like I said, it's a chilly breeze, but overall it's pretty warm, especially in the sun. Yeah, this is one of the better courses for being able to see each one of the zones, and all the spectators have a good view of each zone. Now maybe smoke might block some of it, but at least the first car you're able to see. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. It's been a little bit since they headed back to the pit, so they should be started up really shortly. Yeah, it's crazy how one can get canceled and the other's fine. Just out here having fun. Oh, I'm Josh, by the way, if you came in later. And here we go, pulling up to the line. Oh yeah, Mount Fuji's on the other side, so you can't see it from most of our cameras because we're looking at the course. getting ready to hit the burnout box. The front tires look super skinny to me though. Yeah, me too. Next round he'll be in. Dude, I've had so many volunteers that come out and help me out, but we just ran out. We don't have enough mics. Yeah, like I said, I've been monitoring chat as much as I can, trying to answer any questions you guys have, or pretty much talk with you guys. Just hang out, have fun. Thanks, guys. Here we get both guys in the burnout box. About to cut them loose. Oh, switching music. That's a good sign, yeah. G-Shock presents Formula Drift Japan 2026, Round 1, Fuji International Speedway, the finals. Yes, I drift a JZX 100 Chaser, but I've also ridden along in a lot of other cars as well. Scrubbing the front tires, heating up the rears. Both are important. Oh, thanks, guys. I do really appreciate it. So my my Instagram it's the same as on here. It's JZX_Josh. Get put up to the line. We have car number 530, Wataru Masuyama in the lead with Eva Racing in his Monster GR86, and in the chase we have car number 999, Naoki Nakamura with Valina and In Style in his GR86. Off to a clean start. Masuyama coming out nice, a little shallow. Oh. Masuyama finishing up a little cleaner than the chase. Oh, man. Oh. Thanks, NC. Just a little shallow there. Nice and deep through zone 2. Hitting the second mark in the inner clip and right out to the edge of zone 3. Oh, dude, just the proximity on that transition. Yeah, unfortunately, Masuyama's lead could have been a little bit better, a little bit deeper through the zones, a little bit more angle. Nakamura wants his something checked out right quick. Yeah, the sun is back. Beautiful. 65 degrees Fahrenheit, or I'd say that's what, like 16 or 17 degrees Celsius. But there is a cold breeze. Naoki took a timeout. Oh, he is going to take a timeout. I think that they might have to adjust maybe a front arm. His team is ready to start working. But I guess Masuyama has to get to the line. Okay, timeout started. 5 minutes on the clock. Oh, I think that's it. He wanted to change out the front tires for bigger ones. Okay, look, they had to just checking things out. No, same front tires. Yeah, I think that they are allowed to adjust the air pressure for the front tires if you take a timeout, but not the rear tires. Yeah, they're like a little bit of sleight of hand. They see no, no. So it wasn't a tire swap. They just I believe that they adjusted the tire pressure while checking the It looked like they were checking the knuckle, but I think really they just wanted to adjust the tire pressure. Ooh, that's with the lead and the chase. I don't know. It's tricky. I mean, it's still anyone's show. Ready to know with Naoki in the lead and Masuyama in the chase. Going power. Good angle, good depth with zone 1 and 2. Hit the third marker in zone 3. And just powering through the final zone. Duncan coming out to zone 1. Nice and deep, good bit of angle, switching back. About midway through zone 2. Hits between marks 2 and 3 on the inner clip and right out to the edge of zone 3. Yeah, it could have been deeper in zone 2. But overall, a good clean run. Yeah, the pace is insane. Well, we'll see here. If they leave the line and the judge thing doesn't come up, then that must mean it's a one of the other one. Otherwise, the judge screen, we should get a one more time. Or at least that's how it's been in other rounds. Yeah, the smoke is insane. I love it. Yeah, it's super quick, but yeah, it was chaseable. It was a good lead. Nice depth through zone 1 and 2. Hit the inner clip, second mark. So who do you guys think won? Think Masuyama or Naoki pulled it off? It's tough because, especially when you have a few different small mistakes and a couple big mistakes, just trying to add them up, average them out, see which one's worse or better than the other. Yeah, I guess it's not a one more time because they're bringing the bus onto the track. Yeah, they did not change the tires. But I will say this, it sure looked like they were about to. Because they wheeled another tire over, but then they set the front driver's side tire on top of that tire, and that's when they aired it up. Or adjusted the air. I don't know if they aired it up or down. Nice step through zone 1 and 2. Hit the inner clip. And right out to the edge of zone 3. Could have more angle, but still hit the zones nice and deep. Yeah, I do think that they were about to change tires if they could have. So I think that the judgment is in already, but there's a delay because they're bringing everybody out on the bus to do the presentation for the final. So normally, if there's a one more time, that's when you see the judges' screen pop down. Yeah, no, it was great runs for both drivers. Oh, I wish I could spoil it for you guys. But, like, if you wait, like, 2 or 3 minutes, then you have the answer. So one thing you can try and do is see if the position of the driver will match with first, second, or third. Like, is the one that's going to park on the right, is it going to be first, second, or third? And see if that changes between rounds. So they're just pulling in now. And they have Yuma pulling around on the backside. Yeah, both drivers, or I guess all 3 drivers, just having fun. You winner gets the tentacle. I mean, that's a good one. 3 GRs on the podium. Okay, music's changing again. G-Shock presents Formula Drift Japan 2026, Round 1, Fuji International Speedway Awards. And in 3rd place, Yuma. Oh, yeah, they didn't take the bottle out? And in 1st place? Naoki Nakamura. And in second place, Masayama. Yes. So the green bottle is for windshields. Well, I think that's, yeah, it is for windshields. I'll say, here's where it's tricky because I don't have feedback. So it's hard for me to hear what Naoki says. So I'm going to try and translate the best I can. He says, thank you very much.
いろんなスポンサーさんのおかげで今年またフォーミュラドリフトに復活することができて、はい、感謝です。
He said he loved the battle at Duma,
まあね、今
and
日
he's
の
glad he made it
昨
to
日
the finals.
で、まあ息子が決勝で、まあ泣いてるの見てちょっと悔しかった
He
の
really
で、
had tension,
まあ今日は優勝しようと思ってました。
and he's super excited to be able to come out of here with a win.
はい、もちろんシリーズチャンピオンを目指して、まあ各ラウンドでいいツイストをしてお客さんを盛り上げて頑張っていきたいと思いま
His
す。
goal for the season is to come out and become the series champion. Oh, thanks, guys. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you very much. 今シーズンからまたアメリカの方も一緒に走らせていただけるようになって、エバレーシングさんや他のスポンサーさんたちと一緒にまた僕の夢というか。
So yeah, I really had time in the battle today, and his goal also is to come out and become the series champion.
心を応援してもらえて、そして日本の方もスポンサーしていただき、出られるようにしていただいたので、
Thank all of his
非常に感謝
fans,
しています。
teammates.
僕日本の方この2年3年結構調子が悪くてなかなか
Had some issues,
家族のみんなにいいと
but
こ
they
見
were
せ
able
な
to
くて
overcome them.
結構しんどかったんですけど、
And he wants to thank Shibata Tires.
とりあえず表彰台を見せることができて本当に良かったです。信じてついてきてくれてる仲間の皆様ありがとうございます。
I'm sorry, I don't know the girls' names. Okay, I know that one. That's Marina.
はい、ありがとうございます。今年から車もチェンジで、もう新規から車両を
He said this year he's got a brand new car.
いただいて、単走優勝と3位を取ることができて、良かった。
He's still making some adjustments. He's really pleased with how the crews handled the car. He's looking forward to coming out and getting a few more podiums. Well, I guess this ends it for us. So I will see you guys later. Have a good one, and it's been my pleasure. And like I said, if you have any questions, comments, just let us know.
The brightness called brilliant, blinding and vivid, Valentine.
雨の日の運転って心配ですよね。いざという時によりちゃんと止まれるタイヤといえば横浜タイヤでしょ。
視界が悪くて止まりづらい雨の運転も横浜タイヤならもっと安心。
タイヤは雨で選ぼう。横浜タイヤ。
追い求めれば求めるほど遠ざかる時もある。でも理想に追いつけるのは自分だけだ。池江璃花子は横浜ゴムと世界に挑戦する。限界はない。行くぞ。
究極の静かさと安全性。オンロード、オフロード、世界中で活躍するケンダ。その信頼を支える静音性、安定性と対摩耗性。世界が認めた技術と信頼を街乗りである。高品質と納得の価格、タイヤのポテンシャルをあなたに。ケンダ。
Shaping the future of motorsports. The future is all in display. Shiba Tire Motorsports.
Ultimate lubricant. Mortis.
What's up, guys? It's Frederick Ospo, and I use RSR suspension on all my drift cars. I love RSR. Iyo RSR Ichiban.
Made in Japan. Breed.
伝統と革新。小倉クラッチのテクノロジーを凝縮。チャンピオンを取るためのクラッチ。小倉レーシングクラッチ。ORC。
In a world of extremes, this is where they're refined. The real deal. Cusco.